What's up, guys? This is Fat Man Pones, bringing you another build for the ARS Magica mod. I had already recorded this once, but there was a problem with the Fraps recorder that I was using where the game froze and it lost the file, so I'm having to record this again, but it's not a big problem for me. Let me clear up the weather here. This building here is in response to a video from Tofsky. I'll link his channel in the description. For those of you who are doing the ARS Magica mod, his Let's Play series is very fun and entertaining, so I highly recommend watching it. But in the video, he was making a basically an automated chicken farm that would take the eggs from the chickens that were on his farm and take the eggs to use as essence for his blue essence Nexus that he has. So this is my version of it. As you can see, it's simply a large tower, but inside here is actually a multi-tiered chicken farm. How I did this is a 6x6 design, meaning 5x5 interior, and then on each water level you place down signs in rows like this that will allow water to stay above the signs and the chickens to drop their eggs down, but the chickens can't get out unless they happen to clip through, which only happens if an area is overstuffed. But as you can see, I have two layers here. Both of them use the sign method. And then at the very bottom here, I have the entire bottom covered with hoppers. And again, this is in response to Tofsky's farm that he built, in which he basically was not sure exactly how hoppers work, so this is kind of a demonstration of hoppers and their use. As you can see, the hoppers are all covering the bottom here with a central chute going down to this block, which is a dropper. Demonstration of this is over here. We have our hopper facing down, so that anytime a block inside here receives a redstone signal, let me get in my inventory here and grab a torch. That is not what I wanted to do. Now, do we have a lever? No, we do not, so yeah, we'll use a button. Put a button right there. Put our eggs back in. Every time this receives a redstone signal, meaning this block right here will receive the signal and pass it on to this. It will drop an egg, just like that. And this is not a dispenser. I know it looks similar to a dispenser down here, almost identical to a dispenser, but there is a distinct difference. I'll demonstrate that right here. See, both faces look extremely similar. But the dropper is for dropping out items such as eggs, whereas dispensers have a tendency more to shoot them out. This can be demonstrated with items like the arrows. Let's grab a few of those. See, if you watch the dropper, we'll just kind of pop the egg out. Whereas dispensers more shoot the items than dropping them out. So the dispensers will fire them out and kind of crack them. So they're very good for automated chicken farms. If you're looking to spawn a bunch of chickens, you can use dispensers with the repeating circuit, similar to what I'm using on the dropper, and use the same setup in order to automatically hatch chickens. Like if you were to set up something like an automated chicken farm that would automatically hatch chickens and pipe them through a water system into a lava blade to automatically cook your food and then pass it on to a chest so that you have a constant supply of cooked food, that would be something that you could use a dispenser for. But if you're looking to do something like what Tofsky's doing, where he's wanting to have them dropped into a Nexus, you would need to use the dropper that I have set up here. And basically all you need is a dropper, your hoppers, and a few redstone. That second tier is not really necessary. I had it on really for looks, but all you need is just these hoppers here covering the bottom of your chicken farm, and the eggs will drop down into these hoppers, and if you shift click them like this, you can see that the pipe goes from here over, which means that anything dropped into this hopper is going to funnel through into this hopper, which is going to pipe through into this one and drop down into this one, which feeds straight into the dropper. So you could use this to make an automated system that's going to collect your eggs, drop them into the dropper, and in that dropper, with the redstone signal being applied to it, will fire down into your blue Nexus down here. Now the circuit itself is pretty simple. If you come inside here, all you need is a block with one torch, 2 redstone. You just go one out with the redstone, take it to the right, and then you want to put a redstone repeater facing towards the torch, meaning that basically it's going to have a U-turn here with another piece of redstone, one on top of the block with the torch, which is going to create an inverted torch right here. And then if you take your redstone around, then that repeated function will power your dropper here, and it'll constantly make it drop, and you'll have a steady rain of eggs this way. Another thing to note, unless this dropper is receiving power, I do not think that it will store eggs. They actually will collect into the hopper until it starts receiving that power to dispense those eggs. And then say that, you know, it actually got emptied or something, or you just got tired of hearing it, all you have to do is flick that lever again in order to shut it off, and it'll stop dispensing those eggs. So that is a nice little function that I added to it. And this design is, you know, pretty simple to do. So you could easily make this in any of your ARS Magical Worlds and you can add more to this tower so that you can extend it up as high as you want, so that you can have as many chickens as you wanted, dispensing those eggs down. Because as I mentioned, they will fall from this top tier straight through to the bottom and into these hoppers. So you could have, 10, 20 levels of chickens in a tower just dropping down loads and loads of eggs at a constant rate to constantly generate this essence down here for your use in the Ares Magica mod. Something else that you can do using the same method, if you had like the Thaumcraft mod or something added to this, you could easily have your golem set up to use different golems in order to put stuff like gravel or dirt or sand that you didn't use a lot into a chest that would feed out and get fed into a Nexus. So that is something that you could do. Let's see how much essence we have stored so far. I'm going to need to actually get a level here, since I have not actually become a mage in this. So let's put our generator down. Level up. Alright, now we can use our magic spells. Break this. We're already at 13,000 essence with this thing, and it hasn't been running for more than maybe 10 to 20 minutes since I built it. So that shows how functional this can be. Just imagine how it would be if you had 10 tiers of these going all the way up. That's a lot of essence to be generated. But this is Fatman Pones signing out before I end up losing this video as well. Be sure to like and favorite this video, and if you want to see any of the tutorials for my builds, just leave a comment in the description below, and I will work on getting that video out to you. I'm also thinking of making my build worlds available for download, so leave a comment below stating whether or not you guys would be interested in any of my builds. If it's an Ares Magica build, I will not have any of my other mods added to it. It will simply be a bare bones Ares Magica, so there shouldn't be any problems with you guys using those save files right off the back, and you can see the different builds that I have done up and modify them or copy those designs to your own worlds. Just leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. This is Fatman Pones signing out. See ya!